Hi guys, Jules here. I just wanted to say hello. I'm in wonderful Melbourne and I wanted to just stop by because lately I've been doing some reflecting, talking to people about reflection, and I realized that there's a lot about my journey to where I am today that I actually haven't shared. I haven't shared publicly. I haven't shared on any of these platforms. So I wanted to take a moment to actually talk about something that happened in my journey because I wasn't always a great leader. I wasn't always someone who knew how to lead anyone, especially myself. And sometimes as leaders, we think that everybody knows how to lead from the beginning. So I just wanted to take a few moments just to share with you a little story about how not trusting my team almost cost me everything that I had. So a few years ago, well, many years ago now, leading one of my teams, and we were heading up to the busy trading period. So we're heading up to Christmas in the lead up. And it was a large box retailer with lots of things that you have to get done. And one night I had stayed at a friend's place and I had stayed overnight playing on my phone before I went to sleep. I'd actually fallen asleep on my phone and I slept through my alarm. So instead of waking up at 2 a.m., I woke up at 3 a.m. Now where I was about half an hour from the actual location of the store that I was working at. And I woke up an hour late going, oh my God. Now I want you to keep in mind that this retailer didn't open till 8 a.m. Okay. And this was 3 a.m. in the morning. And I woke up with a start. I'm like, oh my God. So, getting ready, ripping clothes on, getting myself organized, realizing that I'm already an hour late. I get in the car and it had been raining all night. And without even thinking about me and my safety, I jumped in the car and I started on my way. And I drove as quick as I could, getting myself towards the store. Always in my mind, I'm so late. And I want you to keep in mind, this is, probably 3:30 in the morning. So you think about it, there's lots of time before the store opened. As I went down a big hill, came down a really big hill, because it had been raining all night, there was water at the bottom of this hill, and I wasn't even aware. It was dark still, wasn't even aware of any of this. And when I've actually came down, I've hit the water, I've actually taken off in my little tiny Daihatsu Charade that I had then. When I've hit the ground again, the car spun, and I went head first into a ditch, and I've completely crashed the car. So I've climbed up the embankment, I've climbed up, and luckily one of the other leaders in that store was coming past and they picked me up. Now all the while I'm going, oh my God, I can't believe I'm so late. How will we ever get stuff done? I got to the store and started working feverishly, and at no point did I actually check if I was okay. It wasn't actually until somebody else came into the store and said, hey, have you been to the doctor? Have you been checked out? That I went, oh, yeah, I guess I should do that. And they actually had to force me to go and check myself out to make sure I was okay. When we went to actually get stuff out of my car, the tow truck driver said this is hours later, and I still was such shock. The tow truck driver said, who was driving this car? And I was like it was me. And he said, you should be dead. So why am I telling you this story? If you think back to the time that I got up in the morning and the time that the shop actually opened, that's a long span of time. And it wasn't until one of the leaders who was guiding me at that point sat me down, and when I expected them to actually say to me, you know, are you okay? And is there anything that you need? And oh my God, he actually sat me down and said, why were you so stupid? And I was, what? Why were you so stupid? Why did you put yourself in danger? The store would have opened anyway, whether everything was done or not. And it actually took me a few days to actually realize what he was actually saying. He was saying, we could have handled it. You didn't need to be the only person doing things. Because at that point I had such low trust in my team and what they're able to do, I actually thought that I was the only person who could do anything for the store. I was the only person who could get things ready. I was the only person that was going to make sure we were okay to open the doors. It was all resting on my shoulders. So instead of utilizing the amazing people I had in my team, I went, I've got to be there, to hell with everything else. And I look back now, and this was, of course, a number of years ago, but I look back now and, you know, you might think my headline is a little bit, you know, excessive, but the reality is not trusting my people, not thinking that they would actually be able, they would have my back and we would get there. It wouldn't be perfect, but we would get there, could have actually cost me my life. So when I talk about how important our team is and how important trusting our team and working together, I don't come from a place of, you know, I've read this out of a book. I come from a place of experience. My life could have ended that day, all because I didn't trust these amazing people that I was leading. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you had a similar experience where not trusting your people has actually impacted your health? Have you seen someone else have a similar experience? I would love to hear from you to see if not trusting your team has impacted your life. And if you want to know more about how to, if you're watching this this video, and you want to know more about how to grow trust in your team, please reach out to me. Let's chat. Because I don't want anyone else to go through that experience and have to have the realization that way. Trusting your team is vital. So thank you for letting me share my story, and looking forward to connecting with you all soon. Thanks, guys.